Hello, this is Thegreat FX speaking, and welcome to this weekly forecast. And feel free to subscribe to this channel to get such weekly updates on Nasdaq, Dow Jones, gold, and pound USD and pound JPY. Our previous forecast for Nasdaq, scenario number 2 superseded and paid as well. Dow Jones, scenario number 2 as well, paid as so well. And gold, scenario number 1, paid us so well. Feel free to refer to the previous video that I posted to check how we did it. And then let me go straight away to this weekly forecast. And as usual, I'll be starting with Nasdaq. And Nasdaq, in case during market open there is price action rejection to confirm buys, I will be taking my short buys targeting 11,800, and then of course I will expect a retest of the broken minor zone at 11,600, and then we continue with buying up to 12,500, which happens to be the monthly resistance zone. And as you can see, this will be our PFH, and of course I expect a lower high at 11,600. And then, of course, we expect the buying to continue up to 12,500. That is scenario number 1. And your work will be to check if there is any price action rejection around this zone to confirm that it is time to continue buying. On to scenario number 2, which is in case the selling pressure on Nasdaq continues. I will expect Nasdaq to continue selling up to 10,900, then a retest of the broken minor zone, and then we continue selling up to 10,650. But remember, our target for Nasdaq is 10,300. Either scenario number 1 or scenario number 2 is going to supersede. Keep an eye on this zone I've indicated. It will give you a hint on whatever direction the market is going to be taking. Check the description box. We have a free Telegram channel. I'll be posting whichever direction the market will take so that you can ride it on your own. It will be as simple as that. So on to Dow Jones. For scenario number 1, in case the buying pressure for Dow Jones continues, I expect Dow Jones to continue buying up to 28,250 to 300 thereabout. And a retest of the broken minor zone as usual at 28,000 as indicated. And then we continue buying to 29,200, which is also the monthly resistance zone. You notice that scenario number 1 for Nasdaq and scenario number 2 scenario number 1 for Nasdaq and scenario number 1 for Dow Jones, they're almost the same because Dow Jones and Nasdaq, they highly correlate. So on to scenario number 2 for Dow Jones. In case, and as you can see the structure for price action traders around here, this is a possible head and shoulder. So in case there's price action rejection to confirm sells, we are going to be taking our sales targeting 26,600, and then I expect a retest of 27,000 zone, and then we continue selling up to 26,400. But remember, our target for Dow Jones is 24,500. As usual, either scenario number 1 or scenario number 2 for Dow Jones is going to supersede, and it is going to pay you heavily. Just check the description box. You're going to see our Telegram link. I'll be updating for free on the channel. On to gold. Same scenario number 1. In case there's price action rejection around this very weak trend line, I expect a buy up to 1950, but of course a retest of this zone, and then a buy to 1950. But that will only happen if we have price action rejection to confirm that there are possible buys around this zone. So keep an eye on it too. For scenario number 2, in case the selling pressure continues, and as you can see, this is a possible double top for price action traders. So in case the selling pressure continues, and we break this trend line, of course I expect a retest of the trend line, and then we continue selling to 1850. Scenario number 1 or scenario number 2 is going to supersede for gold. So, and as usual, I will be updating from Nasdaq, from Dow Jones, to gold, whichever scenario has superseded, so that we can all take advantage and ride these trends. The zones that I have put out from Nasdaq to Dow Jones to gold, they are all going to be respected. There is no zone that is not going to be respected. Kindly check our previous video and see that all the zones that I pointed out were respected. So even today, those zones that I have put out, they are also going to be respected. You just need to know which scenario has superseded and ride the trend. On to pound USD and pound JPY, and I want to give you my personal opinion. For pound USD and pound JPY, there is a form of indecision in the market right now. The current zone for pound USD and pound JPY, I wouldn't advise people to take long stands on it, because it's a critical point. So I will be updating during the week whichever direction I think pound USD and pound JPY should take. So stay put for that. I will be sending out that information on our Facebook group and on our Telegram group. So stay put and have a fantastic week. And in case there's any analysis that you want me to do, just check the description box, send me a message. I'm going to respond. I'm going to help you do that analysis, by personal analysis, and enjoy your trading week. This was The Great FX speaking.